Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Witcher 3. I almost said Horizon Zero Dawn there. That is not the way that goes. What are we doing today? We are going to go to this question mark that's over here. Then we're going to go visit a couple of notice boards and pick up basically all of the quests, because I want to do all the side quests before I continue on the main quest. And what do you know? We got ourselves another Venture's contract. Alright, hopefully it's not a... What was the name of that horrible shelled beast? I want to call it a Shelliga, but that is totally not right.
Watch your stones.
Watch your stoats? Is that what he just said to me?
Wept.
You've got to be. Now you're the scribe. You're a worker. Where's the vinter? Oh, there he is.
Pardon me. Perhaps you could help me. You seem a strapping lad.
What's the problem?
If you got coins rubbed together, man.
This old storehouse at auction. As it turns out, it stinks like an Ophiri larder and is loud as a Novigrad brothel.
Not an architect, man. What do you want?
I invested my life savings. Now I fear to go inside. Do help me, Witcher.
So yeah, about those 2 coins rubbed together. Do you have them?
Could look into it, maybe. Long as you have the means to pay me.
That's a pretty low rate. Yeah, this is not a lot of sliding room. We'll say 185 as a starting point, because that's about in the middle.
Have mercy, man. The store itself has already cost me a fortune. Drop your fee a bit more, please.
All right. I mean, customer, you know, I wouldn't say customer's always right, but definitely the customer deserves a little bit of satisfaction. But I deserve a little something too. I think a bonus rate of 20 is more than fair.
Fine, so be it. We've a deal.
All right, good. Let's do it.
All right. I'll take a look inside your storehouse.
Or your inherited cave. So you have to go ahead and do that.
Use a nap.
All right. Probably going to need cat potion again, so we want to make sure we clear this place out. So let's grab everything here. All right. There is a beast off in the far... Oh, that's a nice sound. Hard to tell what that could be. It's a pretty impressive roar. Why do I think that's mostly for show? I don't know. I got a weird feeling. What am I doing? I'm going for cat potions. What I'm doing here. I don't know. It just seems like something like a godling would do to scare off people invading his home. I mean, it seems to be reasonably well lit. But no, it looks like it might be... It's totally ghouls. Alright. Ghouls it is. Let's see what to think about a puffball.
Stinks of carrion. Necrophages.
That was totally the wrong spot there.
What now, you piece
I want Axie. I want Axie. And then he should just die. Oh, okay. Or do that. As soon as I get... There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, it's a beautiful silver sword. It is a beautiful silver sword. Oh, he's just dead. Just straight up dead. Oh, yeah. Look at that beautiful silver sword, man. You got no chance. No chance. That can't be it, though. I don't know. I would have been more entertained if I had been right. If there had been a godling in here, he was like, "Please, sir, don't let them steal my home from me."
Reeks in here.
Oh, that looks like a dead cow, maybe? Rotting flesh. A lot of rotting flesh.
Reeks in here.
Okay, so, yeah, dead, but that's not all of them. Looks like there's another one over there. We'll go ahead and loot this first, though. Some Chardonnay. Some trousers. Bunch of owl ghoul loot. Anything over here? Bunch of nothing. Seems like... Okay. Is it weird? It seems a little weird that the owl ghouls were using tables? Is that what the impression I'm supposed to get here?
Reeks in here.
Because it kind of seems like the owl ghoul put their kills on tables. That can't be right. It's got to be somebody else killed stuff, and then the owl ghouls were here to feast on the... I'm guessing an abandoned larder from a butcher's house? Let's see what the note says. Maybe? Except it wouldn't show me the note. Why wouldn't you show me the note, though? It is junk, and I cannot read it. Alright, then fuck you too, I guess. Alright. That can't be it. I mean, there's still another guy over there, so obviously it's not it. Alright, I guess we go along here. I would assume, yeah, here we go. Passageway. And another Alghoul. Hello. While you're stunned... Oh, I can't get to you. Oh, this sucks. Okay. No, it's just a ghoul. It's not even an Alghoul. Oh, then you're just dead, son. Is that it? Okay, well, I guess he didn't pay me very much, so I guess, yeah, that's going to be it. I guess I already looted him, so he's gone. You know what? As further payment, I'm going to go ahead and see what other stuff can be looted here. Though it doesn't look like a whole lot, and that looks like just a sheer drop. That might be water there. I'm going to save first, though, in case it's not. Oh, no, it totally is. Okay. If I dive in, there's got to be a way out. And sure enough, there is. Okay. Any loot down here? I know I'm loot hungry, and there's really no reason for it. I'm doing perfectly fine. I have plenty of cash. There's no reason to be this loot hungry. But I am anyway. Oh, there's actually a thing down there. Somehow I missed that? How did I miss that? Down over there. Where was that? Oh, was it down at the... How did I miss that? Big giant box right in front of me. Don't even know how I missed that. Alright. You know, I'm not wild about the haircut we currently have. It's kind of making Geralt look kind of like a hobo. Another big giant box right over here. Amber necklace. Nice. Just make sure we touch all the pieces here, and I think we're good. One more thing to loot, which looks like a... something growing anyway. Hard to tell where exactly that is. Over here, maybe? Oh, there's two more things to loot here. Oh, don't fall down. What are you doing, Geralt? What are you doing? I mean, I might not be able to make the item disappear if I can't get all these. Okay, loot them. Go around this side. Then, okay, the Suin mushrooms. Okay. And then one more, at least one more. Oh, there's two more on opposite sides. Alright, so come through here first. Long rope, thank you. There's actually another one on top of us, I was going to say, but that's not exactly right. So we go through here on, yep, that side. There we go. Okay, it's still white, though, not gray. What am I missing? Is there one up there? There's totally one up there. We can get around that way. I just want to turn it gray, man. That's all I want. Oh, and of course, cat pushing we're off. So it's going to be dark for a little bit. I don't see a reason to take cat pushing again. Unless I fall off. Which should not happen. That is not lootable, but that totally is. Oh, and that is too. A little bit of wine. Somehow I actually missed that. And that's just a piece of rotting something or other. Okay. We're good. It's super dark in here. Let's get out. I could loot that too. Oh, okay. There's an Alghoul. Still not gray though. Maybe once I get out?
And is the storehouse safe?
It is.
Well, have you seen to my storehouse?
Storehouse was full of rotten meat. Attracted ghouls I had to get rid of.
Saint Lebioda's calloused heels. But is it safe now? Completely?
Mm-hmm. Though I'd advise you to clean the meat out quick, before other ghouls show up.
Of course. Yes, I shall put my men to it, tout sweet.
Yeah, burn it or something, man. I don't know what you do with rotten meat.
Meanwhile, perhaps you need something? I've a meager stock just now, but come back in 2 days to see a full array. At a discount that will make you cross-eyed.
I'm kind of curious where he bought a storehouse from. It sounds like they tried to cheat him.
Was wondering, previous owners, what did they use the warehouse for? Why was it full of carrion?
It was Gottfried Nork's before it was mine. Yes, that Nork. Toussaint's most famed charcutier. That is, until his saucisse à la moutarde poisoned half the court of Her Illustrious Highness the Duchessa.
Take it he fell out of favor.
Favor's not the word. He was cast in prison, all his property confiscated and auctioned off.
Well, okay, so he didn't deliberately try to cheat you, but he had some really poor practices for his meat control. And there's aging meat, and then there's letting it decay. I'm kind of curious what he has. What do you got? Can I sell you some wine?
Show me what you're peddling.
I mean, technically it's your wine, which would make it all the funnier. Okay, I could probably sell you this. So, yeah, like all this wine, I don't actually need or want. I don't think I could... It'd be funny if I actually use this in a recipe at some point later date, but that date is not today. And besides, it's all 50 generation anyway. Do not care. This is all 80, right? That's 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 50, don't care. Apples, potatoes, raspberries. Dried fruit's good. Raw meat is not. Blueberries are not. Pepper vodka. No, thank you, sir. Onions you can have. Pork I'll take. Duck confit. No idea what the hell duck confit is. I'm guessing just leg of duck, but they just pronounced it really weird. I don't know. And I definitely don't need this, so you can take that too. And I think that's all you're going to take from me, right? Yeah, you're not going to buy any swords or armor. Which makes sense. Why would you, right? Could sell you this. I guess I don't really need to break stuff. Well, do I need to break stuff down? That's debatable, right? Because I'm not anywhere near the end of the game yet. I'm not hurting for cash either. If I was hurting for cash, I would definitely just sell the rings and stuff. Because I'm going to get more from selling it than I would breaking it down and using it. Theoretically. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna break it down. I think it's more useful to me that way. I mean, I have a lot of crafting materials, it's true, but not enough of necessarily the stuff I need, so I'm gonna leave it.
So long.
I mean, he had some good amount of cash there. So basically we just got rewarded, like, what? Maybe 300 crowns over, so that's still pretty good. Alright, where's the next question mark? It's down a ways. It's all the way down there. And then that's the notice board I want. But I might as well do the question marks as I run across them. And the only way to run across them is to run by them. So I think I have to basically take Roach on a little journey here if I want to see any more of these question marks. I guess the best way to do it would be like over here, like on the road maybe. I think being on the road is probably not a bad idea for new different places. Oh, he was just over there. Was he always... Every time I whistle for him, I always think, boy, he was just over there. I didn't need to whistle for him after all. But no, he only appears... He only appears when you whistle. Only appears on the mini-map when you whistle. Okay, random people, don't make me run you over. Yeah, let's just be a little bit cautious. I mean, it's not quite in town, but it might be. Did she say alms age like wine? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. I know we're technically going towards the marker, so we gotta remember to veer off. Okay, it wasn't too far. Actually, isn't this our home? I kind of think it is. It's alright. We can keep going. In between episodes, I fast traveled and I hung up the, what was it? We had a painting we got from one of our quests and also the stuff we got from the heraldry. I went ahead and hung that up. Otherwise, you know, it's just hanging that stuff up, dumping the stuff off in the stash, then we're good to go. No reason why you guys need to be there for all that, so that's why you didn't see it. Believe me, any story stuff, I'm definitely going to be catching on camera. Be catching on camera. Yeah, English is my first language. Why do you ask?
Something's seriously wrong here.
Something's wrong
Go,
here.
go.
Oh, hello, question mark.
Slower.
Sorry, Roach, but you're no good in a fight. What do you think we got here? 3 dots. A barghest. A couple of barghests. Just guarded treasure, but they're not doing a very good job of guarding it, are they? There's a dead body here. It's like 4 barghests. They're going to converge on me, aren't they? I think they want to. Oh, yeah, they want to. I don't remember what works well, so I'm going to go... Oh, you know what? Yurden. Gotta just make sure these guys don't attack, or they will attack, of course, but they don't actually get a hit off. And then they're all solid while inside Yurden. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Put down, put down. Put down. There we go. Okay, use the stamina. Okay, this isn't working as well as I would hope. Oh my god. Okay, gotta...
Not good.
Nope. Okay, did not get a stamina point. Man, what the hell? That's why we saved, right? That's why we saved. Just in case that very thing happened. I guess the last time we had barghest, they were summoned by somebody, right? Oh, okay. Roach doesn't like that. Yo, come over here. I have to call them in. Yeah, he's gonna back up. I gotta stay inside Yurden. It's the only way I'm gonna be safe. Okay, no problem, no problem. Called another Yurden.
Come on.
He's almost down. There we go, he's out. Guy back right up into my Yurden. And he's down. Yurden down. Stay in the Yurden, stay in the Yurden, stay in the Yurden. That's our success marker right here. We just stay in here. We don't even need to worry about Swallow. We just stay in the Yurden or make a new one. Either way, totally fine. He's going to circle around us, but that means he circles in the Yurden, and he's fucked. Alright, see, that's how you handle it. That's how you do it. I'm telling myself there, not you guys. Obviously, you guys are probably screaming at me to do that the first time. So for that, I apologize. But everyone's got to learn, you know? Okay, so what does this guy have? Probably some kind of note that leads us to some loot. Farewell letter, and he has a diagram on him. A lot of interesting stuff there. All right. Let's see what the letter says. Now I know. Life is perfect. Life is excellent. Life is full of magic, beauty, possibility, and drama, and surprises. Numerous surprises. You, father, are also in for a surprise. You do not wish for your son to become an actor. You chose another home for him, the army. So your son has a surprise for you. His feet will never touch the ground again. He will never taste life's beauty. And you, father, soon you must reach up your son's hanging corpse, the sack full of crowns for which you sold his life to butchers. Oh, very poetic. Don't know why we're looting. Okay, we have guard boots. Apparently he kicked off somewhere. Oh, I see. It was in the bag. Yeah. He basically has dancing shoes on. Well, I kind of wish we could cut this body down, because otherwise it's going to attract necrophages, man. I mean, it already attracted the barghests. Can we at least burn the body? Apparently not. Well, then it's just going to have to attract... Yeah, it's just going to have to attract necrophages then. Just, I can't do anything about that. Okay, that was the question mark there. Alright, so expected. The question mark right there. Might as well jump on to do Roach, since he's right over here. But yeah, kind of wish I could cut the body down. I guess I didn't actually try to cut it down. I just figured it would give me a prompt, but maybe I can like shoot it down or something. Give me the crossbow. I'm using a special bolt here, so it better be worth it. That did not come anywhere close. Steel sword out. Maybe I can cut the rope. Cut the tree down. I don't know. The body moves with physics, but I apparently can't cut this guy down. Okay. So, no, then. Alright. With a shot. Necrophages will come eat the body eventually. It being hung up is not gonna... It's not gonna dissuade them at all. They're gonna... At the very least, they'll be able to tear down pieces of him at a time. Which is kind of disgusting when you really think about it. So I advise you not to think about it. Try not to have that image haunt your dreams forever. Okay, this one's probably going to be surrounded by drowners or mucknixers or whatever, you know. Looks like we have ourselves a little camp. A little camp? Hidden treasure camp, huh? Oh yeah, there we go, mucknixers. Well, excuse me, sir. That was very rude of you. Now you're on fire, and now you're dead. Something just spit at me? No. Alright. I thought for a second there... You just hit me, didn't you? You did just hit me, but now you're dead. I thought for a second there was like a water hag or something, but... Don't see an indication of one. Alright, we're good. That is not any loot. That is loot. And... That is also loot. Letter to Pascal Pellissier and a small key. Probably some... I might be opening that box right over there. My darling Pascal, I trust this missive finds you good health. As you know, my affections for you, not affectations, that's totally different. My affections for you are powerful beyond all measure, and I yearn for you to become my husband with all my being. Soon we stand together at the marital altar, but I hope you understand this must be a ceremony to make the Duchess herself green with envy. Do not think it's this admonishment in any way, my dear. We both know your modest soldier's wage will not allow us to put on the extravagant ball which we both deserve. Do not be sad, I have found a solution to our little problem. You surely know about the shipwreck at the bottom of the Sans Retour? Something like that. But I doubt you know the full history of how it came to be there. Back in the time of Duke Raymond, one of the wealthiest men in the duchy, Gelsasc decided to hold a ball in the middle of the river. And what a ball it was. Beautiful coiffed grand dames, elegant gentlemen in white shirts and striking doublets. Gel apparently took creative jewelry aboard and changed rings multiple times to impress all with his wealth. The event was in full swing when suddenly a violent storm rolled in. The wind snapped the mast and capsized the vessel. All the wealthy guests, draped in gold and jewels, sank to the bottom in a flash. This tragic story might yet have a happy ending, however, for I've detained the key to Goslica's chest. I imagine you now, I think now see, instead of no see, why our future prosperity is within easy reach. After all, the drowned dead do not need diamonds, am I not right? Bella de Gunnis, that same woman! That same woman in many, many letters has led so many of her suitors to death. Unfortunately, this is not a quest to track her down and stop her from doing so. I wonder if she's an evil succubus. Gotta wonder about these things. We've seen her name in so many freaking letters, so I wonder if we manage to hit like all the question marks in the area and we keep finding her name, if maybe we get a quest eventually to track her down. That would be nice. I'd appreciate it. I mean, it doesn't seem like this would really be deep enough for a yacht of that size. Okay, I'm going down into the depths here. This is dangerous. I can't really see either. What I should have done is put on whale. There's still time. Maybe. Okay, go up, go up, go up. I definitely found the place. Need to go up, though. Can't go that way. We're not fucked yet. We're not fucked yet. Remember, we'll just take damage. We won't actually die. But not actually concerned yet. Okay. Barely made it, but we made it. Okay, so yeah, as far as I saw, the boat was down like over here. So I think we take Killer Whale Potion just to be safe. That's what I should have done. I think that's this one. Yeah, there we go. Starting to recognize a couple of the more common decoctions by sight. That's something. Okay, so there's the mast. And the crow's nest. What is left of it anyway. don't see... Yeah, now I'm outside the range. I don't see a chest. Okay, can I can't come back up. I got kind of tangled in the lines there. It is a danger with shipwrecks, man. Alright, there we go. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, I mean, it's gotta be inside this little cleft, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, there's a drowned dead near me. There you go. He's just dead. So, I mean, down here would be what I would do if I was designing the game. But Witcher Sense has nothing in this area. So maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, come back up. Take a breath. I mean, it could be on the outer edges. There could be like another little cleft in the water or something. Though I don't see one. If it was full of jewels, it seems unlikely it would float very much. I just got some weird frame rate trip. That was strange. There's another drowned dead over there. That might be where it's at. Sure, why not? We'll say it's over there. I mean, it doesn't really seem like... Oh, maybe. Yeah, this is the rest of the boat. This is totally it. Okay, so the boat cleaved in two somehow. Okay, so there's... Okay, it's got to be in the red. So grab the florins, because those are always useful. And some more florins. And then... we unlock this. Okay. And we only have like one ring and a couple of necklaces, so... not actually sure how useful that was, but nevertheless, we got it. Almost bonked our head on the underside of the remaining part of the hull. There's got to be a quest to actually take down this Black Widow before she starts killing any more suitors. Okay, so that's where we came from over there. There is another question mark over here. The boat's in the wrong place, though. What I want is what I probably can't have. So what I need, though, what I probably need to do is go over here to the notice board, then grab the boat. I'm probably going to need to come like all the way over here and then work my way through here. It seems unlikely that question mark is going to be accessible there. It's probably I have to work my way through. That makes sense. Okay, let's mark the notice board then. That's where we really need to go. I suppose we can take Roach. I think I see him off to the side there. Maybe not. I might have made that up. I think I parked him a little bit further to the north there. Okay, apparently I can't run here. Oh, hello, loot. More dye remover. No, actually, I'm okay with the black dye I put on our stuff. If I put on the orange dye, I would definitely be questioning my life choices. But right now, the black dye is totally fine. I'm questioning my life choices in terms of the haircut I gave Geralt, though, but that's okay. Hello, merchant. You are actually not a real merchant. You were just a flavor merchant, I guess you would call him. You're just there to lend ambiance. Like that boat. That boat is not actually saleable. It's just, you know, there for ambiance. I know we still have Killer Whale going, but we don't need it for now. There's the boat. And is that the notice board directly in front of me? No, that's probably a shit house, really. What it might be. Or a chicken coop. Or, I don't know, a storage shed maybe?
Challenge each other for sport. Leave us to summon a witcher from the north.
Okay, so
Who would have thought?
it says notice board. There it is, up there. I see it. What do you got for me today? One quest. Vineyard known as Tufo, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for a superb melon blanc it produces, is beset by some monstrosity. Any knight who tracks the beast down and slays it will not only prove his honor, but also earn a reward of not insignificant size. Therefore, hear my call. Alright, sure. Contract. Mysterious plummeting cattle. Especially used in the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle falling out of the sky at night and must be cleared up fast. Falling out of the sky? It's got to be a griffin or a dragonling, right? It's got to be a hybrid or a dragonling, like picking up the cattle, but not able to kill it, so it drops it. Kind of like an eagle and a tortoise, you know? Eagle snatches up the tortoise and smashes it on a rock. Does the same to the cattle and, I don't know, eats its insides? It's really weird. But alright. Females only. Well, okay, not us. Candidates must have red hair and freckles, preferably all over. Pleasant and easy work, flexible hours, good pay. Employment is temporary with classes or something more permanent. Application perform. Okay, what the hell are you recruiting for? That's disturbing. You go to the Druidess' hut in the northern part of Dunteen. Actually, that might be good as a marker, so I'm just going to grab these. Then I'll hire a strong backward lad, sure. Play the lute and looking for someone who plays the ocarina. The toast of every tavern in Beauclair. You looking for Link? Alright. That gave us some undiscovered locations, so we know that stuff's around now. Monster of Tufo, huh? That's the vineyard one. Bovine Blues. It does not have a skull on it, so we can totally do it, assuming it's nearby. It is not near. Oh no, it's kind of nearby, and we know we need to go that way anyway for the notice board. Oh, and somehow we actually passed all those question marks. That's all right. So we go to that question mark. We find out about the cattle falling from the sky. Do I want to do this question mark here? Yeah, kinda. Kinda do. Alright, let's do that first then. We'll do that first. We'll worry about the tofu monster. The tofu monster. Oh, that'd be great if that turns out to be what it is. The tofu monster. In his vineyard. I have no idea how that would possibly work. But it sounds hilarious. I don't know. How would that work? Being made out of tofu, maybe?
I've seen a great many things in my life.
Really doesn't like people drinking wine? I don't know. That would make more sense as the beast dropping cattle. Whoa, we just went through the geometry there. Probably don't actually need the boat, but it is the faster option. Alright, push away from the dock here. And we can go all the way around, I suppose. Just to verify that we can't actually hit the question mark on this side. Seems unlikely. New marker entrance. Oh, maybe? If there's an entrance right here, then maybe we do hit it on this side. Where's the entrance? We're supposedly sitting right on top of it. Alright, then I guess we dive in. Turns out I didn't need the boat after all. We do not have killer whale potion on, though, so I suppose I should give myself another dose of that just to be safe. There you go. And dive, dive, dive. Okay, yep, that is definitely an entrance to something. Looks dangerous as all get out, and I probably should have saved before I did this. But too late now. Boy, it's dark in here. Well, we found some diamond rings. Oh, there's another thing over here. I'll go ahead and loot you. Got your skull. Got your meteorite pickaxe. Okay, there is something over here. That might be the question mark. Armor repair kit. Hidden treasure. Master ornamented key. And not actually everything. One thing left. I'm hoping I don't drown here. Okay, that was it. That was it. Now, is that the question mark? I have no idea. It definitely opened up the... it gave us a marker for guarded treasure. The question mark doesn't appear to be there anymore. That might have been it. Oh, but the guarded treasure is up, actually. So we unlocked the marker, but it's in a totally different place. That's just peculiar. Alright, so we still need to circle around. Alright. That is just weird. But alright, sure, we'll go and circle around to the dock then. I mean, I'm glad I went that way, because it definitely opened up a lot of loot, but I guess it was just a red herring. It's a weird red herring, though. I mean, all red herrings are a little bit weird. Okay, so there should be a dock on this side, right? Yeah, there's a boat right in front of me. Okay. Go to the other side of the dock. And we park this boat. What is it called when you... It's docking, isn't it? It's docking the boat. Hello, random people. Is that your boat?
You've spread some nastiness to me.
Did no such thing. That's spurious accusation, sir.
Why do you stick around here like a pitchfork in a dung pile?
Like a pitchfork in a dung pile. Well, fuck you too. Jeez. Rude as all hell. Also, there are more people here than I thought there was going to be. Oh, I guess it is connected to the main road, huh? Okay, put a marker to there. That is still lit up, though, so I wonder how that works. Well, the portcullis is down. They gonna let me go in here? They might not.
You asked for it.
I asked for it? I asked for nothing.
Now, why did you have to go and do that?
Go and talk to you? Okay, so they're not gonna... They really don't like me? And the bridge is currently down, but it looks like it'd be pulled up at any time. Yeah, they grab hold of the rope, and that'll either collapse the bridge or just retract it. It might actually collapse... Oh, no, it'll totally pull it up. Dude, that's no way that's gonna work on that one rope. There's no way. I'm sorry, I'm not an engineer or anything, but there's no way. You need like a series of like 15 or 20 pulleys to pull up this bridge. You only got the one. It's not going to happen. But also what's not going to happen is me getting through this door. I mean, I could axie this guy, but how was that going to do? Nothing. Okay, he brought his friends. I suppose you guys are going to go through the door. Let me in too. Nope, they decided to bolster their guard. Okay. Or just be on a weird short patrol. Alright, so I'm apparently not going to get through there. It might be possible to go through that cave entrance, maybe, possibly, I don't know. But I don't think that's actually going to happen. So, it might be blocked by a story item. Pick up a quest. Did you go in there at some point? Toussaint Prison. Okay. That would explain the portcullis. Doesn't explain why everyone else is here, but does explain why they won't just let anybody in.
You've spread some nastiness to me.
I can't do that now. Do I need to do swimming? Is that what needs to be going on here? I can just swim all the way around and then I can get up here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got it. Okay. So, since I can't do that anyway, then let's go ahead and go back to this dock. Then we'll hit that question mark. So we gotta circle the island again. Let's back up. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, we got it. Still not entirely clear how we tack without wind, but you know, I'm not gonna question it too hard. I'm just gonna assume Ard is involved. Ard can suck as well as blow. Maybe. I don't know. You can go ahead and take that out of context if you really want to. If you're that childish, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I mean, I'm really tempted to go down into that cave and look again. But I kind of thought it was a dead end. It's got to be a story thing. Just leave it for the story. There's got to be a way to get in there later. But for now, don't worry about it. I mean, if not, then it'll just be a question mark, and watch it be tied to that same woman who's been killing her suitors left, right, and center. How do we just now get a marker? For the same spot, I'm pretty sure that we picked up the boat at. How does that work? Okay, that kind of worked more than I thought it was going to. Okay, so give me another marker for the actual question mark. Okay, how do we pick the marker there for that? That makes no sense. Super weird. Hey, Roach. See you the next time, man. I'm not gonna... I was gonna say I'm not gonna drive you right now.
Who would have thought? Knights trading in wine while some witcher guards the
Knights trading in wine. Oh, I suppose there's still technically... I suppose the tourney is still on, right? I mean, I've taken part in most of it, but I guess the actual partying afterwards goes on for quite a while. And at least story-wise, the tourney is always going on, right? So...
Collapsed building. Foundations probably caved in. Literally undermined.
Okay. So we have ourselves an option to get into here. Look for some Ursine gear. I will definitely do that. Usually there's a Witcher mark, but not always. Hello, random people.
Empty dead. Sweep up here.
It looks like they might be fixing the place up. Well, if I ard this, will that totally undermine everything and make the house collapse? Should I warn people first? Ah, fuck it. What could go wrong, right?
Help! Help me!
Well, they were worried, but they didn't need to be. I should probably be saving. I've not been doing that for a while. Okay, pick up some loot, sure.
When the beast came
Could light that, sure. Bunch of candles just on the ground. That's super weird. Okay, we got a whole bunch of Ursine stuff. Not that I've been good about picking up all the other Ursine stuff, but that should at least probably tell me
Whatever
that the
beast
other
the
Ursine
Witcher was
stuff is somewhere
hunting,
else.
Doesn't seem like he killed it.
Yeah.
Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, the other Ursine stuff is in another cave. Okay, that's expected. Usually you don't find all the loot. And this way at least we get paid. I mean, we're probably never going to use the Ursine stuff. Just because Ursine is heavy and I like using light. I can light all this stuff up, sure. Just looking for other loot items. Seeing how far this cave goes. Apparently goes for quite a while. This light's kind of, I don't know. Is it hurting more than it's helping? Hard to tell sometimes. Okay, that's apparently the end of that, but... Oh, hello. Didn't even see you there. You apparently can't really get to me. Hello. I would appreciate it if you did not do that, sir. Yeah, okay. You're a sneaky ghost. I can't really see very well because the cave is in my way. Put down another Yurden sign. That kind of ties them in between two of them there. What the actual hell? Backed up his friend. I mean, you gotta appreciate that, right? That's down another Yurden. He's slowed. And then he's fucked. Okay. Is that it? That was it. Take all that. Thank you. This is a bad place for a fight, though. Just too tied in there. There's a dead woman here. Besotted clerk's journal and a diamond ring. Oh, that can't be good. Decided I should ask you to her tomorrow. A man only lives once. We're gonna meet at our usual place at noon. Claire said ask for a half day off and I'll sneak away from the chancellery. Old fogey, my supervisor will never notice I'm missing. And if he did, so what? I'm young. I'll find other work. Although, if Clarissa found out I lost my job, she might not agree. I'd have proposed to her ages ago. We're not aware how much she fears the life of poverty. She never said as much, but I can see it worries her. But what are we waiting for? Together we shall live more economically than apart. And finally, we shall not have to constantly scheme up ways to meet here. Okay. So he can't actually afford a diamond ring. Not even if Clarissa were to insist a ring as simple as would be enough for her, and we'd be better off spending that coin to buy a house in Hotville where we could open up shop and she could sell hats. Thus I should propose to her tomorrow in the abandoned wine cave which serves as our meeting place. Our cozy sanctuary we have spent so many pleasant hours together. She never complained that our only romantic moments have been spent surrounded by cobwebs and old barrels of wine. But tomorrow marks the end of all that. Once we are wed, I will carry her across my threshold. It will be tight quarters, but there will be room enough for a bed, and there will be no cobwebs. With only a simple copper ring for her with a red glass jewel of the cheapest sort. But I promise in a year's time I'll exchange it for a silver one with amethyst or maybe even a ruby. Okay, that's nice. The woman has this, though, so that's kind of weird. That is a woman. Oh! Man and a woman together. Actually, I didn't actually see him because he was in plainer clothes. But yeah, they are actually together. And it looks like they were probably killed by the wraiths. Or those were the wraiths. They were later turned into wraiths when they died. But what would they have died of? I suppose if the house collapsed, they would have been just totally fucked, right? Yeah, the house collapsed. That's probably what happened. And then they were stuck here. Like a bad earthquake or something just happened at the wrong time. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. That'd be really bad. I would not envy them then. I mean, that's long, slow suffocation death there.
I liked you from the start. Every Witcher I've...
Okay, wasn't there... Okay, that was the question mark, I guess. I guess so. Yeah, that was it. That was it there. Okay. Well, then I'm glad I continued through the cave. Now just keep going for the other notice board. Just hop over this. It's fine. Save the game. Head over this way. And eventually we'll pick up all the other stuff. I mean, doing all those, at least net us something. A little bit of cash, if nothing else.
Do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing?
Boy, those cats really do not like Geralt, do they? A lot of them just hissing at him. For no reason. I mean, okay, he runs around quite a bit, but still. We waking up the cats from their naps or something? Just trying to get past here. That was a great hurdle. That's fantastic. Should do more of those. Okay, just book it down here. For a second I thought those were workers. They're totally not. Those are just fence posts. Okay. I'm probably leaving a lot of the quests off in the dust when I do stuff like this, and it's going to make it harder to actually, work on the quest later, but... Are we actually heading towards that ruin? That wouldn't make much sense. No, it's down here. Ardiaso Quarry, probably. Quarry? How do you pronounce that word? Every once in a while, change my pronunciation up. Maybe it's not. Oh no, it is in here. It's downstairs, which makes sense. Is that a dead guy? I thought I saw blood there, but that might have been roses.
What the hell happened here?
I don't know. That's dead. Looks like we got some owl ghouls. And some regular ghouls. So switch over to Axie here. That's a good way to take care of them. Dead guy or just a dead horse? Looks like it might be either a horse or cattle. Hello, guys.
Damn, you're ugly.
Okay. Excuse me. Make sure I heal up all the way. Good, he's out. Owl ghoul. Oh, I missed the owl ghoul. It's okay. That was the wrong Axie right there, but it's fine. One ghoul down. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. That was, again, the wrong one. Keep missing. I'll go ahead and hit the ghoul while he's... Okay, he's not stunned anymore. That was a critical.
Not good.
There we go, he's out. Now, I can't miss you this time. There. Now you don't have your spikes up anymore. Nobody likes you. Nobody ever liked you. And you're dead. Okay. So I thought I heard people still. Is there still people around here? That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. So notice boards right in front of me. Astute practitioner, the oldest profession. Disturbing. Okay. As we all know, ever since that villainous Filbert Fourfingers and his haunts murdered the family managing Castle Desta estate, violence has been afoot there. Everyone whispers the dreaded exterminator has made it his home. Time has come to investigate those claims. I'm gathering brave souls to join my expedition. Sure, why not? Looking for a suitable location to deliver a speech entitled The Beast as a Metaphor of Monarchy. Dude, that is not me. Birthday party invitation. All those who'd like to have a drink with me are invited to join me in the Cockatrice on the 18th day of this month. That day will mark 4 years since I first stepped foot in this world. Mind that neither food nor drinks are on me. I will accept gifts, though. That's funny. Are you actually popular enough to pull that off? I'll take it anyway. We buy unusually looking stones. Learn more from the owner. Oh, he's probably looking for rune stones. Merchant traveling east should steer clear of Delmfer Pass. Heed my words, I took a stroke of miraculous luck to avoid losing my life. Probably give us a marker. I mean, we'll take that too. And what the heck, we'll take that one too. Because why not? So are there actually people here? There's another want ad here. Antoine Starling Stragan. Loth Halfbreed, which one we know. Filbert Four Fingers von Witten. Interesting. If there were people here, are people here? I'm not sure where there would be. And there's a cave here. But I mean, that could be anything. Don't sense anybody else in here. There's a nice little package over this way, though. What is this? Some junk. Junk. Mostly junk. And more junk. Okay, well, not great then. People love storing in stuff in caves for some reason. No real good reason. Okay, I guess I just missed this downward slope. Alright, so that's simple enough. Is there another Monospore, or is that the last one? I think that's the last one. And there's a lot of question marks, which we should probably do. Wow, that's a lot of question marks. Probably also some in this area that I just haven't explored yet. Haven't gotten to for whatever reason. Okay. Okay, so that would be for the gear, but that's one of the last kinds of missions I want to do. That would be all treasure hunts, which is fine. Okay, so where would that be? It's probably going to be mostly junk, but if it's near a fast travel marker, it is not. I mean, it could be. It could be. That actually looks like it could be a town. So we go back. Is that home? That is not home. But yeah, if we go back towards that area, it's not necessarily a bad thing to do, but not right now. We do have contracts. That is a hugely... Okay, let's find out about the cows. Let's totally find out about the cows. Which I meant to do earlier, but then I got distracted. Oh, it's like right here. Oh, that worked out nicely. Okay, let's find out about what these cows are all about. Cows dropping out of the sky, he says. It doesn't sound realistic, but it has to be like a dragonling or something along those lines. It's down this way. Still down this way? I mean, I did hear people. Yeah, there's a person right over there. Are they carving a person out of the rock? Because that's a hand. I probably don't want to talk to the blacksmith.
We export blades to Metina, Ebbing, Nasser, even Zerikania.
Okay, it says downward. Oh, hello. Oh, that almost killed me. That's actually kind of funny that would have murdered me. Okay, sure, cutscene, why not?
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Cow fell out of the sky and apparently attracted
Look,
necrophages.
it's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed, and a horrid one at that. We've irked the gods something true, we have. In Zerikania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand.
There's a weird search
Yes,
sense
an
here.
unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. right away they started in screaming, "Plague!" demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky? That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bother to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Well, that part's already taken care of,
Not
really.
surprised. Cow? Where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
It's so weird I gotta ask you for extra money, but apparently I don't have that option yet.
What exactly is going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota. We're carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious infestus revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
Sure, why not?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Okay, now we can talk about my reward.
Need to talk about my reward before I decide.
Time for a good hackle. So how much would you take?
All of the monies. Let's see. Getting to 400 seems really unlikely. How about... I want to say 365.
You must go lower for it to make any sense to me.
All right. Worth a shot. So let's say 350? I think 350 is fair.
You must go
He
lower
doesn't,
for
though.
it to make any sense to me.
With his annoyance level that high, we'll probably have to drop down our bonus rate considerably. How about 335?
You
Oh, come
must go
on.
lower for it to make any sense to me.
325 then? Don't want to annoy him too much, but come on, you're starting to annoy me.
Fine. But that is the sum total. No bonuses or gratuities on top. Understood?
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lapiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Okay, super weird. Where do you pull me anyway? Oh, it's the middle of the night. That's what's happening. So we already took care of the necrophages, so that part, unless of course new ones come up, which if they're just leaving the corpse there, corpses really, then that would not be entirely surprising. Oh, I see. There's two sides of the quarry. I think that's what the GPS is trying to show me. So there's this side where they're hanging out. Then there's the other side where the actual corpse is. Yeah, so now the ravens have got it. That's bound to happen. Now I can look at it and see, yeah, sure enough, the guy was totally hit by a cow.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start? Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body.
No, he was the unlucky one. There's scar marks on the cow.
Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height.
Yeah, there's scar marks there. Looks like it was picked up.
Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though, so necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast.
Okay, so they gutted the beast after it fell, but it's got to be the punctures and slashes that'll tie us to some kind of hybrid, I bet.
Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death.
Trick is, why did the wyvern... So the wyvern must have crashed into the crane? Because the cow was too heavy for it and it was lower than it expected, maybe?
Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath.
So the thing
And
is...
then there's the crane.
The draconid was injured, then we should be able to track it theoretically. Oh no, it says to go this way for the crane. I want to go up somehow here. Hello, what is this? Oh, loot. Okay. Okay, it's being weird. The GPS is being weird. And it's the end of the episode anyway, so we'll leave this mystery for another time. Next episode, in fact. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Witcher 3. I'm PC Universe. You're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.